middle of a thick jungle, a group of explorers move carefully through the trees. Leading them is a man wearing a hat and carrying a whip. His name is Indiana Jones. He's brave, calm, and always ready for adventure. Everyone fears the jungle, but Indy walks with confidence. He's searching for something lost, something valuable. Soon, they find an old stone temple covered in vines. The locals refuse to go inside because they believe it's cursed. But Indy doesn't believe in curses. He believes in history. He lights his torch and steps in alone, knowing that danger could be waiting behind every corner. Inside the temple, the walls are full of strange carvings and statues. Indy studies the floor carefully. There are hidden traps everywhere. He tests the ground with a stick, and suddenly, poison darts shoot out from the walls. His partner gasps, but Indy keeps his cool. "Stay behind me," he says quietly. After avoiding more traps, Indy enters a bright chamber. In the center, he sees a golden idol shining under a beam of light. It's beautiful and dangerous. Indy fills a bag with sand, trying to match the idol's weight. He slowly replaces the idol with the sandbag. For a moment, everything is silent. Then the ground shakes, the pedestal sinks, and the temple starts to collapse. Spikes pop from the walls, the floor breaks apart, and rocks fall from above. Indy runs as fast as he can, jumping over pits and dodging flying darts. The whole place is falling apart behind him. Suddenly, a loud rumble fills the air. A huge boulder begins rolling toward him. Indy sprints down the tunnel with the boulder chasing him, getting faster and faster. He dives out through the entrance just in time, rolling into the sunlight as the stone crashes behind him. He made it, barely, but his problems aren't over yet. Outside, Indy is surrounded by local warriors holding spears, and waiting for him is his rival, Belloc, another archaeologist. Belloc smiles and says, "Once again, Dr. Jones, what was briefly yours is now mine." Indy has no choice but to hand over the golden idol. As Belloc laughs, Indy runs into the jungle, arrows flying past him. He jumps into a small plane that's waiting by the river. "Start the engine," he yells. The plane lifts off just in time, and Indy finally relaxes. Then he looks down. There's a snake on his lap. He groans, "Snakes. Why'd it have to be snakes?" That's Indiana Jones, always one step from danger, but never giving up. He doesn't chase treasure for money. He does it because he loves uncovering the past. He's part explorer, part teacher, and part hero. Later, we see Indy back at a university, dressed neatly and teaching archaeology. His students see a quiet professor, but we know he's much more than that. Behind the classroom calm is a man who just outran a boulder and cheated death. And that's how the adventure of Indiana Jones begins. He lost the idol, but he's far from done. There are more secrets to find, more traps to escape, and more history to uncover. Would you have taken the idol, or turned back at the first trap? Tell me in the comments below, and don't forget to follow for more epic movie recaps.